Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. And why am I in the corner? What the hell? Oh no, my model is stuck. Why can I not move? Wait, what the fuck? What happened? It was okay before the stream. Wait, let me reset. Let me reset. VTube Studio. What the hell is going on? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Probably because I had to run OBS as administrator. But yeah, it's been a while since I last played Genshin Impact, but I saw that Baizu was gonna be a playable character. I was like, yes, I've been waiting for this since I first started playing. Uh, there we go. I don't know what happened there, but that happened. Thank you for the stretch, Nami. How you doing? Are you at work? Gonna be streaming. Gonna be having a lot of fun. Yeah, there we go. I think I've set everything up. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm back with Genshin Impact. Let's go. No worries. Lurk all you need to do. Lurk all you need to, Jasper. It's so appreciated that you're here. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's start the game. I'm stuck again in the corner. Why is this a thing? I'm stuck in the center, I mean. Can't move. It won't let me even the VTube Studio is out of focus, whatever. Genshin is fun. I've been playing off and on since day one. I only started playing around the time Raiden was released. So I'm pretty late. And I'm like purely free to play. So I'm gonna have to grind for Primo Gems. I'm gonna have to catch up to the main story and do the weeklies and all that in order to get roles for Baiju. I'm so excited. I'm gonna roll for Baiju on stream and I'm gonna cry if I don't get Baiju. I am definitely gonna cry. No Genshin, only Bakunawa. Yeah, this is my show now. I'm running it. I'm in charge. It's currently 2 in the morning, so I'm gonna be a bit wonky. I started out strictly F2P and then I decided no, I'll spend a little money sometimes. That's fair. You know, if you're having fun, if it's giving you enjoyment, why not, right? Why am I here? Where am I? I'm so lost. Okay, let's see what I'm missing right now. Check my mail. Claim all. Ooh, a lot of morals, some primo gems. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Clear that. Hey, JC Party, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let me just clear out all these unread stuff. Thank you for the lurk, always appreciated. There's a lot going on. Ooh, that's a nice banner, but I'm waiting for Baizu. I'm only rolling for Baizu. That's it. Survey. Version satisfaction survey. Okay, let's take this survey. Let's take this. Even if I just returned. What year was I born? Better not disclose. I'm neutral because I haven't played yet. Neutral because I haven't played yet. I'm all neutral to all of these except Hu Tao. Because I don't know any of these people. I'm neutral because I haven't played yet. I'm neutral because I haven't played yet. I'm neutral because I haven't played yet. I'm neutral. Hu Tao base. Neutral. 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 We're just doing this for the goal, really. Neutral. 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 Give me my money! How do you feel about the time and effort required to play Genshin Impact? A lot of time and effort required. Quite willing because of Baiju and Baiju only. Quite willing because Baiju is daddy. Okay, do I get my money? Okay, there it is. Give me the Mora. Let's go.
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with.
Okay, there's a bunch of. Ooh, Tesran. Tesran for Hu Tao. There's so many new stuff.
Pepper or garlic and herb.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens.
No,
From
skip.
that kingdom came a crowned.
There's so many stuff I have to check. Okay. I'm not gonna roll for that. I'm saving up for Baiju. See here.
Meeting you has really opened my eyes to things I think Ali absolutely.
Okay, is there a way for me to clear these voiceovers?
What?
Okay, let's see. Cleansing Light. The Adventurers Guild in Inazuma seems to have a commission concerning the Sacred Sakura. Okay. There is a lot here, but let's do the daily commissions first before we continue. Okay. Something is attacking me! I don't remember how to play this game! You can't do this to me! I'm not doing any damage at all.
Nice and spicy.
Illusion shattered.
At the frying pan.
Shine down.
Alright. Okay, let's go to where this quest is. It's very far. So let's go to the map. And... what is this? Unknown. Okay. Let's go here first. I don't know what this full speed ahead is, but we'll see, we'll see. I've forgotten how to play this game, honestly. Okay, this one first. Oh, no! I don't know how to do this! I don't know how to dash! Wait. Let me teleport back. Thanks for banning the bot. How do I dash again? There's a tutorial for this, right? No. No. I have completely forgotten everything. Holy shit. It's been a while. How do I dash? Is it F as well? E?
No escape.
No. Abandon challenge. Okay, there must be. Okay, let me Google it. Genshin Impact, how to dash purple air.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Genshin Impact, full speed ahead. Does anyone remember how to do the dash thing in the air? I don't remember at all. Open settings and check key bindings. You're right, you're right. Sprint, the shift. Is it sprint? Okay, let me try left shift.
The world remains constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
I don't know what it is, but
Nice and spicy.
Now you shall perish.
oh no, I won't be able to do this without knowing what the control is. Hey Mocha, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I think it's T. It is T. Thank you very much. There we go. It's T. It's T. Thank you very much for that. I thought that we were gonna have to give up on this commission. Wait. Where do I need to go? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? No. Okay, let me do that again. I know how to do it now. It's okay. If time runs out, you can try again. Exactly. Thank you, Mocha. It's tea. Right.
Absurd.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I need to heal my characters. I just noticed. There we go. Got Primo Gems. Let's go. Okay, let's go to... Let's go heal here. Then we go to the Nazuji beach. Free farming for Baizu, I see. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm also catching up to the story. I haven't played in such a long time that the last story I remember doing is the one on the Ghost Island thing. Forgot what it's called. You're gonna have to head out. No worries. You have a wonderful day, Jasper, and thank you so much for dropping by. Go to Nazuji Beach. Yeah, Seirei Island, the Misty ones. That's the last thing that I did. So I might have a bunch of things to catch up on. I don't even remember if I finished Seirei Island, honestly. Yeah, a lot of Primo Gems, exactly. That's why I'm gonna catch up before Baizu is released. And as soon as Baizu is released, I'm doing all those roles. No one can stop me for simping for Baizu. Where's the other supply? A lot of Inazuma was forgettable if not for the side stories, yeah. It was a bit of a grind, but it is what it is. Where's the other supply? Is it here? We were here a while ago.
Illusion shattered.
Boba, get them! Help! My dinner isn't...
The fact that Xiangling says my dinner is attacking me when fighting humans is concerning.
Insolent, torn to oblivion.
Swirl, Mark 2! Nice and spicy!
cut my life in. Actually, I think she has tried to cook a good already. Oh, really? Xiangling would eat the god if given the chance, to be honest. That is true. That is true. Okay, I need to find the other supply. Where is it? Is it on the ship? Don't mind me, I can type. You're fine, you're fine.
There is no escape.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Okay, where is the other supply? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. It's in one of Yao Yao's lines, I think, where she says how Xiangling taught her how to cook a certain sea god's tentacle. Oh man, Xiangling is OP. That's why it's so good that she's a free character, and then you can basically build her to be OP. So good. Where's the other supply? Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. Where is it? What the hell? I got one supply here. The other one should be nearby, right? Imagine Xiangling being OP. Like what if it turns out Xiangling was the what do they call the gods again? Like Raiden and Zhongli. What if it turns out Xiangling is the god of fire? Is it Archon of fire? That's the one. What if Xiangling turns out to be the Archon of fire? That would make sense. The Archon of fire is just a wandering cook. Look, she travels with an actual god as it is. I'm not surprised if that was suddenly the case. Yeah. It's so funny. Goba is like a god of like something. I remember that. I remember that. Where is the supply? What the fuck? Yeah, the stove. Okay, I must be blind or something? I cannot see where the other supply is. And this is just a small area. Wait. How about we go with this one? Okay, maybe it's on the boat. Oh, there it is. It was on the boat. Okay, next mission is here. Let's heal here. Complete the challenge by dispersing the electro fog. Okay, we can do that.
Illusion shattered.
Come on, come on.
Shine down. There is no escape.
Okay, let's clear that one out. And this one. And the last commission is... Where is it? Here, on Jinren Island. Okay. Defeat opponents. We can do that. Okay, we got all 4 of the daily commissions. Grab all of these. We're gonna need them for upgrading something. Okay, let's see what's next. The unexpected guest. Go to the lower levels of the chasm. In the depths, unexpected reunion. The crane returns. Go to Eugene Terrace to listen to Ningguang's speech. Story quest. Talk to Catherine. There's a TCG. Search for Mooning, the civil affairs specialist. I have so many quests. I don't know which I have to do first. Alright. Let's do with the... Complete other quests to continue, so we can't do this. Let's start with the story quest. The Adventurers Guild in Inazuma seems to have a commission concerning the Sacred Sakura. Okay. Let's go here. Where are you?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that
The a traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help?
It'll depend on the task and the compensation.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently, Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred sakura nearby Mount Yogo in great numbers.
Ooh, okay. Rift
On
Hounds.
Narukami Island?
What are Rift Hounds?
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target.
Okay.
The sacred sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already? Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Town's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them. Their
Okay.
main priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
I love the answers here. Time to make some whelps yelp. I'll send these booches
You
packing.
have our deepest gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease.
Okay.
I
Hell
will
yeah.
mark on your map the areas where Rift Town appearances have been recently reported. I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abasosk.
Okay, where do we need to go?
Sakura's in danger again, huh? Who'd have thought? Keeping the sacred Sakura safe was Hanachiru Sato's greatest wish, and now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy it. Time to teach him a lesson.
Okay, let's go to the sacred Sakura. Or not. Near it though, near it. Can teleport here? That's the closest one, I think. I forgot to go to the healing tree, but let me just heal a bit here. There we go, fully healed.
They're attacking the sacred Sakura. Stop them!
Oh, these are the refounds. Okay, that makes sense.
Shine down.
Nice and spicy.
Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy.
Boba, get them! You're toast!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryu Commission needed help! Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
There we go. Oh, there's so many.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh, it's Trident. Like the real one, not the puppet. I think.
Shogun? Wait, no! Could also be A!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past.
Alright.
Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Okay, that makes sense.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds.
Which is what you stop, what
I
you help
considered
us
this
with,
matter
yeah?
worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
But the commissions and adventurers can deal with
If the
monsters.
Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission.
So this is the real one, not the puppet then.
But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura. It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
Can't believe you're that old.
The monsters
You remember
committed
that?
many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the rift hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
500 years ago, that's Canria.
So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess
Okay.
you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From
Okay.
the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Let's go.
I feel so safe when we're in Ace Company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it? Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Okay, it's right there. We're following the blue marks on the floor. Okay, where is it? There we go. It's like an episode of Blue's Clues, just following the blue. Look for objective in this area. There it is.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this?
What?
seeing ghosts on our journey.
Yeah, definitely not the first time, especially after what we did with Wu Tao. Like the afterlife and what happened on, was it Sere Island?
But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
What monsters?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They are merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now! There's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves.
Who is Kitsune Saigu? Is that gonna be a new character?
I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun?
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
Because you're dead.
But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun.
Is he crying? Oh no!
Inazuma
Poor
will
baby.
last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
The same thing happened to Dusky Ming. Who is Dusky Ming? I don't remember
So
this
the
one.
memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
You mentioned that Kitsune Saigo was
Yes.
absent.
Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Tevat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey.
Is this the loss that Yaimiko mentioned?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss.
Oh, it's so sad.
All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
So you're no longer stuck in the past.
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
That's what being human is about.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on, let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Where are we supposed to be going? Over here? Let's grab these Sakura blooms.
Expected, there are a load of Rift Hounds here too!
Leave them to me.
Oh, we can only use Raiden for this one then. Or A. Raiden Shogun, same thing.
Illusion shattered. Shine down.
There we go. Oh, there's more.
Erase all threats.
Is there another ghost?
Something seems wrong with A.
Are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
It's the same situation as before? It's a different person this time.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Oh, so A knows this person.
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in Your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me.
Hell yeah.
It sounds
Hello,
like the
T.
Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest.
I like this guy. He's gonna serve us tea if he had any.
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
What should we do?
I want to learn more about the past.
Yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So, I decided to stay. And now the Almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking though? You're so suave. You're so cool. You're as cool as a cucumber about
People
it.
flee out of a desire to live on, and the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets.
Okay.
The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
This doesn't fit the definition of eternity at all. That doesn't sound like A at all.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh?
Oh, he's so wholesome. I like this guy.
Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
We know where to find the tea set.
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Where should we go to find a tea set?
Go to the Kamisato estate to
Tea
get a
isn't
tea
exactly
set.
the most urgent thing to do right now, but at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
Okay, let's go to the Kamisato estate. But before we do that, let me just go to the Adventurers Guild and get the daily stuff. I forgot what they called, commissions or something, collection.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Expedition.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Hi Kara, how you doing? We're just returning to Genshin Impact. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm getting rid of the rust. Good game. Yeah, it's a good game. I took like a hiatus for like basically a long time, and I'm just doing my best to try and remember how to play this game, you know? I think that's it. Let's go to here. This. What's this? Huh. Wonder where I got those things. see. Let's go to the Kamisato estate. Grab a tea set.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
Her voice is so
I am your humble
nice.
servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Wait, is it raining?
It's
It
not
is.
often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that the tea master used to serve?
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams, or in other words, ambitions.
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right. While I took the wayward
She
path.
is so pretty. I'm so glad I was able to roll for her.
There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
Paimon's brain cells are working on overdrive to try and understand the Raiden Shogun right now.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving?
Well, change is the only constant in real life. Change is the only thing that's permanent.
I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity, but now I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Okay, we're gonna get served tea by a ghost. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's heal before we continue. Okay, we do have a new reputation quest as well. So let me just pick that up from the Kamisaru estate actually. I think it's a Inazuma reputation that I need to do. I'm not 100% sure. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream. I am here, just in the shadows. I've been told not to touch this game, saying I would spend too much money on this. Well, I've not spent a single dollar on this game. And I've been able to get characters fine enough if you really want to grind it without paying for anything. That's my reputation in Inazuma. Reputation level 10. Okay. What about my reputation in Liyue? Let me just grab the reputation quest. Yeah, but it's a fun game even if you don't spend any money on it. I've not spent a single dollar on it, and I've gotten rare characters like the Raiden Shogun, so you know it's really up to you if you got the self-control not to spend on the gacha. I'm waiting for the next banner, which is Baizu, Snake Daddy, and I'm gonna use up all my Primo Gems for that in order to get Baizu. Where is the reputation quest here? Nope. Not here. I don't mind grinding. I'm excited to see gameplay because I haven't seen any until now. It's really fun. We are doing the main story quest right now because I need to catch up on that. I'm just looking for... Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay. It's here. I just need to grab reputation quests. How's my reputation in Liyue? Reputation level 5. Okay, let's grab... these silk flowers.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Okay, where is that? Flaming red bolognese to Gary. Okay. I need to cook something. Do I have flaming red bolognese? Is there somewhere I can cook here?
Oh, I think I may have overeaten.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Wow. Nick's really good.
Oh, okay. I don't have flaming red bolognese, so I need to make that. Bolognese is a pasta, right? Let's cook here. Flaming red bolognese. There we go. We need 2 of these. One more. Right. Now we can give this to that guy. I need to cook another one. I can't give different grades of flaming red bolognese apparently. He better like it or we'll beat him up. Yeah, he better like my cooking.
Overeaten.
Okay, where's the next one? Ooh, there's stuff. What's this? Fireworks? Oh. Okay. I don't need that right now. Let's just go and find this person that we need to give silk flowers to. And the next one
How many days has Daddy been
is the Smiley selection. Okay, we need to teleport to that area. Here's some bacon.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning.
Okay, let's go back
Divine bolts can
to the
strike
main
even in
quest
the
that we were
absence of
doing a
rain.
while ago.
Do-
Where is it? Cleansing light. Go to where the tea master is. Okay, where is the tea master? Okay, where's Furuyama?
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long, as was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Oh, Paimon, don't cry. It's okay, they're just memories.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Let's make our own tea.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set.
No, you don't know how to
Try my
cook.
hand at making us a pot of tea.
You don't know how to cook. Hey, don't
I've
do it.
watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
You, brews a piping hot of tea
The
with a
tea
tea
is
set.
ready. Please give it a try.
I bet it's bad. I bet it's
So
bad.
many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
It's just the memories flooding back in.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
Alright.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me for good.
Let me drink while this cutscene is going on.
Disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead.
Cold water.
But this
Very
time,
nice.
the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening...
Makoto had already probably died, let's be honest.
Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath.
So I'm wondering if this Makoto, her sister, was also an Archon. In that case, there can be more than one Archon?
She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly.
Lizard!
Even in those final moments,
Why is there a lizard in the background?
understand her actions.
I'm distracted by the lizard. Is that gonna be important?
Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
Appeared like...
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. that it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it, and yet its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air.
This quest is amazing. I'm looking forward to it.
In the end,
Like
I simply had to
we're gonna
accept
learn more
that it
about the
was a
Raiden Shogun.
miraculous
Hell
effect
yeah!
of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Simply put, Makoto's powers somehow made that tree appear.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
I know the pain of separation too, like from my sister.
While we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Have you seen my sister before?
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma, and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory.
Please tell me the tea is bad.
Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
Tell me the tea is bad.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
The cup of tea has been left for Furuyama. How much did he actually perceive and how much did he let on?
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Okay, are we gonna go through here? Or are we gonna go up? Let's go up instead. Or not. Never mind. Okay, I can see the blue from here. There's more blue here. Oh, there they are.
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us!
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best. Illusion shattered.
I wish we can use Shangling as well, but apparently we can only use Raiden Shogun here.
Shine down.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Wait, is Raiden dying or something? What is going on with her?
Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Transcend all constraints.
What is going on with her?
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
You don't look too good.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Who have we got this time?
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
An unwavering commitment to resistance.
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Stop talking and start fighting! Like, do you think these beasts will wait for your dialogue to end before they attack you?
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Shine down!
Oh, we can't attack those, okay.
Boba, get them!
Illusion shattered!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Look at you!
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy.
There is no escape!
There we go.
It's
Seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
Are you sure about that, A?
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
We have no business disrupting the reality they are experiencing. No, let's say thank you. Let's at least be polite and nice to them.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Oh. Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live.
Well, you're kinda dead right now, buddy, so I don't know about that.
With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
Was that a promise to them or a promise to yourself?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on. It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh? She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up!
What's going on? Hey,
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
are you dying?
My body... I can't move it. It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought.
We should get you back to the city.
No need. She is calling me. The time has come.
Who is she?
Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Okay. Let's go heal first, just in case. And let's go to the shrine. Let's go if I can submit. I don't know if I have anything I can submit here, but we might as well see. No, I need more electro sigils. Okay, where do we need to go? Down there. Is it here? Yep.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Huh. Secret area.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
Are you alright, eh?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Wait, is this the body of your sister or something?
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
I'm confused. I'm confused right now.
Follow me.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but okay. Paimon.
Paimon's dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa.
It does look a lot like the plane of Euthymia.
Look! Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler.
Huh?
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules.
Huh.
Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait! The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse! Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates,
I see.
once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I think you mentioned this before. This is her system to safeguard against modifications to eternity.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! It's a bit extreme!
Paimon has a point. This is intense for an internal struggle.
Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day!
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something?
A isn't someone who leaves herself an escape route.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred, all of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice.
So is this gonna be Raiden Shogun versus Raiden
You
Shogun?
wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Okay,
In the end,
let's go.
even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Shine down! Weak.
Okay. We need to dodge.
This ends now. Insolent, inferior. Torn to oblivion. The
No!
ice sweeps the lands. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Oh no, I'm losing this fight.
Evasion is futile. Insolent. Inazuma shines eternal. I shall not fall here.
Ooh, full heal, let's go.
There is no escape. Absurd. Absurd. Strike dead.
Okay, this is a fixed fight right here.
The eye sweeps the lands. Shattered.
Okay, we need to... Okay.
Absurd.
That's fine, that's fine.
Illusion falls on the land of eternity. Torn to oblivion.
We're close to winning.
The sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines
Oh.
glow, the relentless
She's
erosion of
healing.
time will never
No! That's bullshit.
There is no escape. This world, a fleeting shadow. Now you shall perish. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds.
This is rigged.
There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time.
Infinity, yeah.
Transcending. Inazuma shines eternal.
This battle is gonna go on forever. They're both fully recovering once they're close to death.
Shine down. Absurd. Torn to oblivion. Shattered. Illusion shattered. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Insolent. Insolent. Lightning, obey me. Inazuma shines eternal. Only
There we go.
awaits.
Have you
That was a good fight. That was a good fight.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
Surely the Shogun's puppet isn't invincible.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
What will happen to Inazuma in the meantime, though, is the
500 years
question.
ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone?
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Hey, no. Well, I guess A is just stuck fighting the Raiden Shogun for all eternity now.
What do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
A has no physical body anymore and has to rely on the Shogun, but this cannot be the only way.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
Our work here isn't done.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight?
Huh.
Whatever, we can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice, don't fail Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really, really hard.
Paimon, no, don't do that. You're just gonna hurt your head. We need to talk to Yae Miko.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. All right, up the mountain we go.
Is Yae.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Paimon, get to the point.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
You tell Yae Miko about everything that has happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now?
This duel is more serious than anything up till now.
Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure!
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like?
I didn't notice any difference.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
Okay. Wait. Let me grab this. Should be around here, right? Here we go.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts.
Wait, she's a
In other
familiar?
words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon's staying here then. You two can go in.
Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
You... Paimon's had it up to here with both of you!
Yeah, that's so cute.
Paimon's coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say.
What is it? Hey Varag, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's such a cute Paimon emoji! It's from Twitch. Ah, that's so cute.
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
I couldn't agree more. Shut up and let's go. Oh! Cutscene.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Oh, that was a cool cutscene. There we are.
Huh? How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years? Were you here for years? What the hell?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
I don't like that line. It just reminds me of High School Musical.
Was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!
Great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Witness the final calamity. Illusion shattered. Eternity is in my hands. Remove all obstacles. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed.
Come on, we're so close, we're so close. Oh, there we go.
This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade
That's a
that
sword,
I
right?
inherited from Makoto
Yeah.
seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Wait, what's going on? Muso Ishin is glowing.
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
But... you never mentioned this to me.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness.
Did you know what was about to happen in Conria?
I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way.
Don't look down on me.
See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away.
What is it?
But it is you who must take the most important
It better be
step.
Primo Gems. What's that? Is that a vision?
Turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh?
Is it really?
Is it a seed for the Sakura tree?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead.
Oh, this is so
Only
cool.
regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Oh, this is so pretty.
Goodbye, Makoto.
After leaving the realm of consciousness and returning to the shrine,
So
you
the
something
A of
something.
the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's
I keep
fair to
forgetting
say
that those
there
are
had been a
ears on
contrast between
Yaemiko.
the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Is that significant?
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Perhaps this is what the Shogun meant by an inevitability of fate. I can't speak right now. I can't.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
But hey, you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a
This
seed.
mission, I just planted a seed. Your well and hers were both is indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
The final act might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front doesn't mean you should undervalue the part played.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
Look at the stare she's
Actually,
giving
no,
Yae.
forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done.
Okay.
The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities. I wish the Traveler had a
I'm
voice
looking
actor as
forward to
well.
it.
Like for the lines and all that. Dream Sakura. Wait, what's that for? Here we go, Primo Gems. Yeah. What is that? Is that a key item? They have Traveler does talk sometimes. They have a VA. Oh, but I guess not all the time. What's this for? Okay, let's see what's next in the missions. Okay. Let's go to look for the miner who posted the commission at the chasm. Catherine seems to have a new commission for you. Go check it out. Right, where are we supposed to go? Let's teleport here. I don't know if this is the next mission we're supposed to be doing, but we might as well like try to do everything as well. No worries. Go get your package, everything. Oh shit. I got jump scared by the enemy sounds. Fuck. Okay, let's rest a bit. Get those stamina. There's a quest somewhere around here. I can see it on the map. Wonder what it is. It's down there. 10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood and camping equipment to be given to the Middlelet outposts, 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Huishan. Oh. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you. Eh? Since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the castle, you must be here on some important business, in which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kekching, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you, since you must be very familiar with Lady Niguang. A permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? We don't have that either. Well, the Lord Qianshu is reclusive yet approachable and also has great vision and the good of the people at heart. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm then. Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? We don't have any papers, dude. If we did, we would have shown them to you by now. I guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Yujing Tere supporting the Kiching directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. You have at least her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this. I can go look for her right now. So you come at a bad time. This is really not a season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Sheng Lu Hall carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm, if you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit. But please do keep your actions within the remit of Liyue's laws and statutes. I should mention though, that there is a place that I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the Great Mine in the center of the chasm has had a 7-star array cast over it. By which I mean exactly what I say. It is a sealed place over the area by Kiching. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. I don't understand, but sure. As for the weak, I mean the focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These were placed by the Kiching themselves. Connected in series, they affix the energy flowing through the array. The area around the bedrock keys has seen an abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescence. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me, I was just talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array. And don't even think about going down there to explore. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please don't you think of doing anything at all. I know what you're gonna ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had, and banish any thoughts you had about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations toward this place. The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Paimon is right. Paimon has a fucking point. Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there wish-granting stones, and there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, do not get your hopes up. Anything else I should look out for? I suggest that you go speak to Ji Kwong first. She is an adventurer hired by the ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the chasm geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that Ji Kwong is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having a look underground. So there's no way she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm mine. Got it. Did you really? As long as you understand, we're good. In which case, I won't take up any more of your time. That was a weird conversation. That was a weird conversation. I don't know what just happened. Yeah. Like, what was all that? I don't know.
Please do not disturb me.
Do I know you? Hmm. Thank you, Obama. Welcome, Paimon. How you doing? Called in by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. My task is to study the changes that have occurred in life forms within the chasm before it reopens, and to examine any items of paleontological interest. Of course, it has been agreed that I shall share the results of my research with the Historical Society here in Liyue. I know what you're thinking, and to be honest, this does in principle violate the rules of academia. But the Liyue authorities are quite firm about this. I doubt anyone could have moved them an inch. Is that not who we need to talk to? Oh, it's this guy.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Let's set this to auto.
Great, good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated.
Alright then, I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval, but some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Strange is definitely the right word. What's a hilichurl? A hilichurl is one of the common enemies in this game. They look like hairy people.
Exactly.
I'll try to find a hilichurl for you.
No? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will
You don't
take
play
the mission?
gacha, that's
No
understandable.
pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trails keep heading to.
Okay, we should be able to find the hilly trail in this mission then. Enter the chasm underground mines. Oh, okay. We can't do that quite yet. We need to finish. Rapturous Star. 7-star seal sundering. Okay. I want to play it just to upset the friend, but also because it looks fun. It is a lot of fun. And you can play with friends as well. So that's always a good thing, you know? Let me break this. Bring that there. Okay, where do we go now? Over here? Key site. Bedrock key up ahead. No unauthorized access. Those who damage the structure will invite the personal wrath of the keychain. Okay. Ah, it's you. Hello there. Mooning was the one who introduced me. This is his... Yes, yes. Forget that sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. That Mooning, all he does is put on airs and writes papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that procedure and all that tripe. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. Hey Nawa, you remember how much funds the mountain was? The fun they added to Mondstadt? Wait, did they add a new mountain in Mondstadt or something? In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your other contributions to Liyue. Every time I hear characters making huffing noises, I just imagine the voice actors having to make those noises. For some reason, that's so funny to me. It is. Like, imagine just a voice actor in front of a microphone going... I'm that famous? Someone give me a compass. Huh, so there are stories about us too. Of course, they are very popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say that Tea Master Liu Xiu and Iron Tongue Chen are both good in their own way, but I prefer Iron. I'm not too familiar with the storytelling tradition. That mountain where you can freeze it at. Oh, yeah. That part, not so fun. But once you get past that, it's all good. And as long as you don't wanna try to 100% the game like I did, I got so hyper fixated with this game a few months back that I looked up guides to 100% like the what do you call this, collectibles and stuff. You should be fine. Yeah, we don't really know what you mean by all this. I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. So all the things you mentioned are true. What a weird guy. In any case, he also mentioned that he wrote you a certification and told you to come find me. Get ready for the leeway equivalent? Oh no! That note which you now carry means that you have authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction, of course barring any personal intervention by the Qi. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depths of the chasm. What a convoluted way of hinting. So all the people at the encampment they were all brought on as support staff. They're all pretty reliable. Well, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in the Keating has already recommended that we enlist your aid. Well, Paimon, time to leave. Please wait, I was just passing on my superior's messages. Those were her words, not mine. Bye! It's not as if I'm short on more on anything. I don't exactly need help putting up missing person posters this time. Well, if we could mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuables will be given to the one who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the Qi, just to the two of you. Alright, we'll do it for the treasure. If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an adjuvant made from a material known as lumenstone. Only with it can we move in the dark down there. Only those with visions can use this adjuvant, but considering that you can use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the adjuvant. It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten hold of the catalyst. Okay. Go to the miner's warehouse. What is this? Wait. Oh, it's not for this. Okay. Let's go south to the miner's warehouse. Fight, fight, fight.
You're toast! Help! The dinner is attacking you!
There is no escape!
That tingle?
Out of the frying pan,
Picked the wrong test subject.
There we go.
Replace my hammer.
Okay, we got the Lumen Stone. We need that to enter the chasm.
Illusion shattered!
Baku's returned to Genshin only to obtain a snake who is a doctor. Really? He's a time traveling stream? Hey, Nami. Yeah. A doctor, a snake who is a doctor. That's what we're going for. The banner isn't out yet, so we have time to, like, catch up to the story and get some more Primo Gems. We're back, you big liar. I hope he's not addled. Well, are you guarding it right now? He do dabble in medicines. He might be addled. Honestly, I'm not too sure about the bedrock, how the bedrock key works, but you could start from looking into those cage-shaped geo-elemental formations over there. These strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the Tsing underground. We say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Okay. Look for a way to destroy the bedrock keys. Okay, let's try this again. Because there must be a reason why these are so close to them. Right? There we go. Next one. Okay, do we destroy the rocks? I'm using the shards to release to affect the bedrock keys. Oh. Okay, one more. There we go. I'm suddenly so hungry. we might take a break in a bit and then start stream again in a few hours. I'm gonna have to cook. Talk to Jikong. You destroy, undid the bindings on the bedrock key so easily. Guess we were right to put our faith in you two. That's fine, your health comes first. Thank you. I, I I ate oatmeal before the stream, but apparently that's not enough for me. My stomach is complaining. Ah, what is that little thing? Oh, here's a hilichurl. This is a hilichurl, by the way. That's the hilichurl. What's this? Wait, do we need a Geo character for this? Let's change. How do I change my party? Party. Party setup.
The world remains constant over the centuries.
Let's change that to the traveler.
There's still a long road ahead.
Terra Smash!
Okay, so that's not how we open this. Ooh. Glowy thing. I'm ignoring the enemies. Fuck you. Need to follow this glowing thing right here.
But a momentary distraction.
Oh, is there spider enemies here? But yeah, I'm gonna go eat. We'll continue stream in a few hours. Here's one of those keys. Let's blow it up. Okay, let's just do this one.
There is no escape. Nice and spicy. Shine down.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, that is a big guy right there. What the fuck? Is that a boss? Let's go here. Why is it not getting destroyed? Huh. Oh well. Let's continue this later. For now, let's find someone to raid. I am stuck in the corner again. There we go. Let's see who we can raid. Ooh, I see Chai is doing just chatting. Kako is doing some art. The target needs to be at the right height. Ah, okay, okay. Well, we'll continue that later. You do them in order. Gotcha. Ooh, Dula-chan is playing some Rust. Let's raid Dula-chan. I haven't raided Dula-chan before and I want to for once. Dula-chan is another amazing VTuber with a Dulahan aesthetic and such a sweet bean. So let's raid him. Here is our raid message. I'll see you all later. I'll be back maybe in 4 hours or so. I just want to cook something proper and eat proper. Hell yeah, let's do this. We'll be raiding in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.